Whatever happens with democracy affects the citizens. It affects their daily living. It affects the future of their children. So we must all now get involved to make it work, because you know it is not working in Nigeria today. For me, what is important?
All right, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi clearly said it all. I don't know, but democracy by definition is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. So this pattern of democracy in Nigeria, is it actually for the people? Is it actually by the people? And is it for the people? You tell me what sort of democracy is that democracy that the citizens cannot determine who rules over them? That is to say, that there is no credible election. So like in 2077, most of us are scared whether if our vote will count, and you call that democracy. What sort of democracy is it that a president will wake up one morning and suspend a sitting governor, and you call that democracy? What sort of democracy that one of the highest paid senate allegedly in the world, the citizens, is a taboo for citizens to know what is their salary? If you doubt, go and ask former Senator Shehu Sani from Kaduna State. He was suspended just for telling the world what his salary is, what the Senate salary was at his own time, and you call that democracy. What kind of democracy are we actually practicing in Nigeria? Where practically the local government elections, even before it is conducted, everybody is already aware that it will eventually go to the ruling political party that the governor comes from, and you call that democracy. What kind of democracy that we are, that people commit offense in Nigeria and ask you go to court because they know that in one or two ways things might actually not go the way it should be, and you call it democracy? So fellow citizens, we cannot just give up, because the point is that if we give up on this agitation for good governance, we will lose it all. Or are you thinking that a time will come when this ruling class, when this political elite will just wake up one morning and decide now that it's now the turn of the masses? It will never happen. What will actually happen is that when they finish, of course, some of them, their children are already taking over. So what now happens is we keep seeing their children in schools abroad graduating. Why here? Why the children of ordinary citizens cannot even afford those level of education? So we cannot give up. That is why we must all keep adding our own, lending our own voices. Because whether you like it or not, it is already concerning you. The inflation in Nigeria as a result of poor democracy is affecting everybody. The insecurity ravaging everywhere. Whether you want to hear it or not, most of this insecurity, apart from those who are linked with ideology, most of these things you see that happen in Nigeria today is for economic reasons. Most of these boys you see who are indulging all those criminalities are doing those things for economic reasons. So this insecurity that everybody is crying up and down is somehow linked to poor democracy. So it's time for us all to know what is at stake, what is affecting us, and then be able to answer that clarion call to save our dying democracy.